This meeting is being recorded.
All righty, good evening, everyone. My name is Jaquoiya. I am your leader for today's group session. This is a anger management group. The purpose of this group is one to kind of assist with anger management. This is a 12-week program. It was court-ordered. We all know this. What we plan to do tonight is one to first introduce ourselves. I think that is good when we're in a group setting to kind of know who we are, put a face with the name. So again, my name is Jaquoiya. I will be you guys' leader. The co-leader for tonight is Bettina. Bettina, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, how are y'all doing tonight? My name is Bettina Davis, and I will be the co-leader assisting Ms. Jaquoiya in this lovely group session that we're going to have tonight.
All righty, so if we can finish from there, if everyone introduce themselves, we'll kind of start from there.
Hi, I'm Jamaica.
Hi, Jamaica.
I'm Delicia.
Nice to meet y'all.
I'm Carmesia.
Hey.
I'm Aisha.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Nick.
Nice to meet
Hi.
you, Nick.
All righty, so now that everyone has introduced themselves, we will go ahead and begin. First things first, the first thing we'll do is to identify what the purpose of the group is. The purpose for this group is to, one, identify ways that we will all manage anger. Anger is a common thing that we all have. So the purpose of us to get together is to manage it, find ways to appropriately address whatever the issues that we have. The next thing we'll discuss is having an icebreaker. We'll do an icebreaker. This is once everybody to kind of get comfortable with each other, to see kind of where we are as a person. Before going into more detail about the group in itself, it's always good to kind of get a feel of each other. The first icebreaker that we'll do is first identifying what your dream car is. Everyone has a dream car. You may have it now, or you plan to get it in the near future. My personal dream car is a BMW C500. I guess we can start from Miss Carmesia, if you're willing and able to discuss with us your dream car.
Okay, so my dream car is a G-Wagon. I really want a G-Wagon. I don't know. I want to, what JT said, like a 55 suck their teeth. I want the 6'3", whatever she said. That's what I want G-Wagon.
Okay.
That's all.
Anybody else?
I know for myself, my dream car would definitely be a Lamborghini truck, just because.
My dream car is a Range Rover.
Okay.
I just recently saw this car, so it's a BMW X6. It's really nice.
Okay. Thank you, Jordan.
Mine is a Denali pickup truck.
Okay, those are nice, Nick. Thanks for sharing.
Mine would be a Aston Martin, but it need to use regular unleaded and not premium because gas prices going up.
This is true. This is true.
Everybody shared?
I haven't. I really don't. I used to have a dream car. I used to love that Maxima, but that insurance on the Maxima is just crazy. But I'm a Nissan person myself, so anything Nissan, I'm good. I'm good with it. My husband said I need to change up sometimes, but he ain't paying for it, so get what I want.
Gotcha. Thank you guys for sharing. All of those were really good. I never, would have imagined everybody would have these big luxury cars. And think about the luxury cars. Some people say, hey, that's not my thing, but it was good that everybody shared whatever your dream Kari is, and I appreciate that. The next thing we'll go over is the house rules. A part of every group, I think we should set forth some rules that everyone should abide by. I will bring up one of the things that's first discussed in a group is the time frame. I know that is a big thing for everyone. What time we'll start, what time we're in. Each session that we have will begin at 6, no earlier. It'll also end at 7. We won't stay later than that. So that is one thing that I did want to bring up. As far as restrooms, that is something that's also discussed in a group. We do have restrooms here in our facility, one on each side to the left and one to the right. We also have water fountains as well. If you need to step out, take a sip of water, we do have one water fountain that's present. So with regarding rules, what's some things that you guys feel that we as a group should work together to ensure while we are in a group setting? What's some things that you guys would rather be housekeeping for you guys to make you guys most comfortable in this group setting?
What goes on here stays here.
Good.
That's what I was gonna say. Yep.
Can we have breaks?
Yes, yes.
Well-
What's a good time? What's a good time frame as breaks? Do you need a 5-minute break, 10-minute break?
I'd say about 10. 10 should be fine. 10, 15.
I think that's long because we only have an hour for our meeting.
Yeah,
So
I say 5 too,
yeah.
because we only have an hour.
Okay. How 5 minutes, Kamisha? Will that be okay?
I guess that'll work.
Okay. All righty. So another house rule, what is something else outside of breaks and being respectful of each other that you guys think we should kind of set forth for the group?
What about
Silence.
being on time?
Being on time? Okay. That's a good thing. Everyone should be on time.
Cell phone etiquette,
Cell phone etiquette. When you say etiquette, what do you mean by cell phone
meaning
etiquette?
silence it or put it on vibrate, because I know all of us have lives outside of out here. So if someone might get an important call that they need to take, and it's just appropriate if they'll hear, they can feel it vibrate and they can step out the room.
Okay.
To,
Answer it. Okay.
I think another one could be us, making sure we allow the other person to get their point across and, not interrupt them, while they're talking and, and just be respectful.
Okay. So we got respectful, being etiquette when it comes to phone calls. Take at least a 5-minute break, give everybody time to kind of unwind at some point throughout the group, because we will discuss a lot. So definitely that is an important for everyone. So I do see that as being at least one of the minimum rules that we must have. The next thing we'll go over is the goals for the group. Are there any goals that you guys are wanting to accomplish or take from this group?
I want to learn some coping skills. That's my biggest concern.
Okay.
I want to fulfill my court requirement.
Okay, so to fulfill your court requirements, are you meaning to kind of get through the program or
To get my certificate.
get your certificate? Okay,
Mhm.
okay, that's good. That's a good goal to set for.
I want to learn self triggers.
Self triggers. Okay. So what you mean by self triggers, are you wanting to know what ticks you off on?
Yeah, what
times?
makes me angry.
Okay, what exactly that makes you angry and how to kind of manage that?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
I just want to be able to control my anger.
Okay, just being able to manage anger just overall, Nick, is that what you're saying? Okay. So I think all of the goals that was discussed was pretty cool. So again, as I stated, the mere purpose of this goal is to identify what the issues that you guys are having as far as being able to manage your anger. And what we will do as a group is to learn ways to how to cope. We'll also learn ways to identify what your triggers are as a group and how we are able to individually kind of work on self. so that we can able to decrease those angers that each of us feels. As I stated, anger is something that we all have. And the purpose of that is to suppress it in a way that we are able to manage it in a more positive way. Okay. Is there anything that needs to be discussed? Bettina, did I miss? Do you think something that I can kind of address with the group?
No, and just to piggyback off of the goals, I think another good goal would be for us all to as well understand boundaries and learn what boundaries are. That's another good tool. That way you can kind of set that initially and kind of gauge yourself from that point on. That'd be another good way to also kind of manage your anger, just so that way you know what will kind of take you from your calm level to the next level. I think us discussing that and finding tools for everyone to recognize and set their boundaries would be a great aspect as well.
Okay, I think that was really good. So far, as I stated, again, we will be in class from 6 to 7. So what we've discussed so far is the purpose of the group, which is why we're all here. As I stated, we're all in a 12-week program. You guys are all in a 12-week program that's court ordered. And the purpose of us is to identify what are our triggers and how can we manage anger. So as a whole, we'll come up with some coping skills and ways that we can identify what our triggers are, because identifying what our triggers are will kind of assist with managing what our anger is. So before we close out for the evening, what I want to do is move on to the next stage, which is the middle stage. In the middle stage, what we'll do is come up with ways that we as a group to kind of identify what our triggers are and the ways that we can identify coping skills to kind of assist us with becoming a less stressful person. Because again, let's just say when you are having issues with anger, that kind of frustrates us all. So in order to be good at identifying or managing your anger, you got to know what your triggers are. So that will be the purpose of this group and how we're able to manage that stress. I think I'm done.
Okay, so